So this little doggo got a little bit sick over the public holidays because people feeding him too much stuff. So in the middle of the night, he was making a lot of noise, woke me up, just for like, you know, going in my room and leaning against the bathroom door and making a noise at 2:30 in the morning. And eventually I asked him if he wanted to go pee, which he's doing right now. And yeah, so 3 in the morning in the cold, I was out here supervising him. But actually first he went off to find some grass to eat, and as you can see the lawn has been mowed fairly recently, so he went over here and found some weedy grass somewhere, and then over by the bonsai somewhere over there he found some more weedy grass. So then after that, you know, going to bed again around 3:30. He did do a poo in the middle of that too, but oh, here we go. Anyway, in the middle of all that, afterwards I was Googling why dogs eat grass, and I've decided to grow some grass for him because I'm crazy like that. So the common myth is that they eat it to make themselves vomit, but actually they don't know for sure why dogs eat grass, but possible extra nutrients, and then maybe they just like the taste of it. Maybe it had a function for like wolves trying to get rid of tapeworms, or, you know, just worms in general, which Hope doesn't have a problem with because I give him a wormer every month. But whatever the reason, it's given me this silly idea that I should grow some grass. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Hopi? Oh my god. Oh, is it playtime first? Alright. Alright, so anyway, family Bunnings trip. So I've got some cat grass already grown here, and I'm going to grow some extra cat grass, because, you know, that's meant for pets. And then I also found out that wheatgrass is good for them, and possibly good for us. I don't know how much you believe all that. And then I also got this grass hair kit, which is, I think, ryegrass, which is apparently also okay for them. But it's a lot smaller than I thought. But it's kind of cute, so yeah, I decided to get it anyway. Side note, I'm also going to be growing these for Mum, because they were in the same section, and I showed them to her, and she's like, oh, let's try it. So, chili in a little bucket thing, and then this mint just grows in the packet. As for Hopi's grass, though, we're going to plant it all in here, and then I've got some seed raising and cutting mix, which I hope will get it all to grow nicely. And we'll see how we go. What are you doing? Are you rolling in something, Hopi? Yeah, it's finally jumper season in Sydney. Alright, let's get started. Alright, we're all set. So the grass has been planted here and watered. And then as for the other stuff, that's over here. So the little grass, the chilies, and the mint. The mint, the seeds were really tiny little black specks. So I don't know how many I actually got in there, or if I filled up, like, you know, covered them properly, or, you know, whatever. So that one's I've got the most doubts. Also, the soil expanded really weirdly, so it was a bit of a pain in the butt. These two are fine. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Alright, it's 3 days after planting, and I can see a little bit of wheatgrass. See a little green thing? I'm pretty sure that's wheatgrass. And there's another one on the other side. Yay! So that's all I can see so far. Little bits of wheatgrass starting to poke through. Nothing else really that I can see from the little ones. Some of them got exposed when I was watering them, and know if I should cover them up or just leave them be. The pre-grown cat grass is looking a lot healthier now that it's had time to settle. As for these, I haven't really seen anything happening. Really. Doesn't look like it, does it? But at least one thing started growing, so we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, 5 days after planting, and the wheat grass has taken off. And I think I can just see a little bit of cat grass. Yes, it's coming through. And the funny thing is, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but this section of wheatgrass, there's so much coming through that the soil has kind of, you know, puffed up a little bit. There's like a distinct sort of shift between the lower soil of the cat grass and then the slightly higher soil of the wheatgrass. That used to be all flat. And now as the wheatgrass takes off, it's pushing all of that soil up. Like you can kind of see here. Oh, it's really hard to get the perspective. But can you see how the soil is kind of like, it's not flat anymore. It's got little hills and valleys in it. That's from the action of the seeds breaking through. Ew, awesome! And then, yeah, the cat grass is coming through. I don't know if I should move some of that so I get a bit more light. Exciting. It's coming through. There's less cat grass though, and it's, I don't know, the seeds were a lot smaller, so I don't know if that's influencing how they push the soil. But I'm excited! We're seeing things happen! And then over here, we're not really seeing any action in the mint or the chili yet. I don't know, it's taking a bit, but with the ryegrass, Tasmanian devil hair, oh yeah, we're seeing something! And same with the wheatgrass, it's like puffed up that soil in the middle. Yeah, so I think there's a lot more under there that are now growing and just need a breakthrough. How exciting! Yay, things are growing! It's still day 5, it's just a few hours later, it's the afternoon. I think it's almost 5 o'clock, and yeah, I just noticed on the tips of all of these, they've all developed this little bead of some kind of liquid, and I don't know what it is, but it's kind of cute. So there was a little bit, like it almost started to rain before, but then didn't. So I wonder if like they've somehow caught raindrops, or if this is something that they've produced. A little bit of, I don't know, some kind of... I've got no idea. I've got no idea what it is, but I just thought that was interesting to look at. Day 6 after planting. It's raining, so I've moved it down here just because, like, I mean, there's enough moisture in here as it is. And I don't want them to get flooded while they're still fragile. But yeah, look. So much happiness. And yeah, they've still got those little droplets on the top, so I guess that's coming out of the plant itself. And then the cat grass is growing, and the soil is starting to bulge, so I think there's a lot more coming through soon. Happy, happy. This is exciting. I like watching stuff grow, especially at these early stages where it's heaps noticeable, and for like such fast growing species. As for the other stuff, still no action in the mint or chili. And yeah, I've had to move them because I don't want them to get flooded. These don't have drainage. But here's the grass. And it's like his brain is exploding because like all the grass is pushing up all that soil. So I don't know, I might have to like get rid of it, or I don't know, I guess I'll see what happens. But yeah, it looks pretty damn funny. So that one's the ryegrass. Hey, we're still waiting for these, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe they're a bit deeper, or... There's less seeds in this one, so it's gonna be less dramatic. There might be something pushing its way up, but... yeah, I guess it's gonna take a while longer to see any results. Day 7 after planting, and the wheatgrass is starting to like flatten out and actually look more like grass blades instead of just spears. And then, yeah, more cat grass coming through. Fun stuff. And over here, still nothing on the mint and chili, but I did go back and read the chili instructions, and it's like 7 to 14 days, so it could still be longer. And then with this one, hey, we're starting to get a real nice hair. It's a little bit biased to one side. I tried to move some of the soil that was getting on top of all of them. And then gave it a bit of a spray because it was looking a bit dry. But yeah, at the moment it's all pushed to one side. But hey, growing nicely. I don't know, They're maybe just starting to flatten into more grass-like leaves, but not as much as the wheatgrass. Day 10! We got the already grown cat grass, the cat grass grown from seeds, and they've got some of the little droplets on top. And the wheatgrass is doing really well. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have put the cat grass there because I didn't realize it was so much slower growing. And yeah, this morning they all had the little droplets. But oh, some of them still have little droplets on top. They disappeared after I watered them, but yeah. What do you think, Hopi? Hopi, do you like your cat grass and your wheatgrass? No, you're just gonna pee on it. Good job, Hopi. And then over here, the mint and chili, still no action. Maybe it's a bad season for them. But the ryegrass is a little bit out of control, a bit lopsided. But very happy. Little Tassie devil. And that's all for day 10. 2 weeks after planting. And I got Marley to eat a tiny bit of wheatgrass, but that's only because he didn't know what it was. And then over here, still nothing in the chili and mint. And this is going a bit nuts. So I finally saw Hopi eating a bit of the grass. He was eating the long cat grass. I think he partied a little bit too hard for his birthday yesterday. So, yeah, needs some grass to chill his stomach out. He just ate this huge bone with help from Marley. Hey, Marley! Marley, you're a good boy. No? But yeah, so he's eaten this bit. These guys are a little too small still, and I think these just look a bit too different to regular grass for him. I think they need to get a little bit taller and like more wild and crazy like these. But yeah, so he ate some grass. What is it? It's 2 weeks and a day after planting. But hurrah, hurrah for it doing what we wanted it to do, because you can see the lawn is really short at the moment. Hey, Hopi. Yeah, you had a bit too much fun yesterday. I've still never seen Marley eat a bit of grass. Hey, Marley? Other than that one that he took from me without realizing what it was before he ate it. Hey, Marley? You're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Right. I think maybe that's all for now, because that grass is just going to keep growing. And if I don't edit the video together soon, it's just going to stretch out for months like some of the other videos I've had going for a while. So this is where we're up to. Eventually, I guess I'll show you an update. But for this video, that's enough. Hopi started eating it, so I'm happy. Oh, what is it, Hopi? Did you hear something? What is it?